As a manufacturer of residential-grade power tools, we have a problem. We've lost sight of this market, and our competition hasn't. This was brought to our attention by a senior executive who clipped a newspaper article stating that they want professional quality tools now. This will take a transformational innovation, not just iterations on the current tools we have in process. This executive has captured this information along with images of our closest competitors in the Fusion product innovation platform. Here he can create a process that will introduce a new product to the market and assign tasks to the various teams that are involved. By utilizing the new product introduction process within Fusion, this executive can ensure that this stage-gated process is available and visible to all the team members. Tasks are clearly defined and deliverables set, whether they're in the concept phase, requirements definition, or other later phases of the project. In addition to assigning time-bound tasks and deliverables, the new product introduction process enables companies to specify marketing information and team members who are involved at each stage of the process. Each user has a unique view of this information inside Fusion based on their roles in the organization. With this permission-based login, every user is presented with a home screen that's uniquely configured for his needs, whether he's in product development, change management, supply chain, quality, or other. He sees information that's pertinent to the needs and tasks at hand. This includes custom dashboards. These reports are real-time information fed back from the system on things such as new product introductions by state. Or if he's in a change management role, maybe we want to look at the cycle time for change orders over the last month or two. All of these reports can be custom configured for this user, share amongst many, or unique and visible only to him. The tasks and deliverables that we mentioned earlier with our new product introduction are displayed here based on the user's roles. Tasks he's on time with are shown with a green flag, ones that are late are red, and ones that are close to being late are displayed with a yellow flag. This means he can make decisions on the work he needs to accomplish today based on real-time feedback from the Fusion platform. Looking closer here at My Outstanding Work, you can see that we've been assigned 2 tasks with this new product introduction, as well as a link to the product itself. These are all hyperlinks, and users can quickly jump to that project to dig in for more detail. And not just this product, but all products that we produce, whether they're in a specific product category or market segment, or by status, production, or under development. The user is presented with the most important information on the Details tab. Supporting information can be found on other tabs that can be clicked through easily. Bill of material information can be generated early in the project and attached to the product. This information can be displayed in a nested view or in a flat view depending on the user's needs at the moment. Total quantity and total cost roll-ups can be calculated here as well. On the Task and Deliveries tab, we see each activity needed to complete our innovation at the current completion. We also see the project roll-up for these tasks at 44%. Because of the connected nature of Fusion, we recognize these tasks from the to-do list on our home screen. Here we see them in context of the rest of the project, and we can drill down into these tasks to get a closer look. In the concept stage, it's all about innovation. And with Fusion, milestones and workflow, even at the task level, means that the status of a project at any level of detail desired can be seen by the entire project team. We have several concept sketches that have been submitted for this design, and we've decided to move forward with this one. Although we'll move forward with this one, we'll keep these other concept sketches for reference, and we might want to come back to them in the future. The Fusion Product Innovation Platform promotes collaboration across the entire organization. Whether it's the submittal of artist sketches for concepts to be used as the basis for designs, or reflecting the engineering data at the product management level. With our concept settled, let's get to work with Fusion to create this new product. Design data is easily linked and open within the same browser. This represents the power of a product innovation and design platform that is cloud-enabled. Designers, engineers can work on any platform from anywhere. Here we see the details of our design, including 3D CAD models and folders for other design information. By selecting the associated thumbnail image, Fusion designs can be interrogated further to display the associated components and subassemblies contained within. The Fusion authoring environment can be entered at this point, where we'll pick up the new design in progress. The new design has progressed nicely, but let's step back and review how we got to this point. We'll hide the mechanical design for the time being and focus on the industrial design of the handle and the overall shape and form. We'll leverage the artist's sketch we were given in our task. By placing this directly in the CAD environment, we can be sure to faithfully capture the innovative concept that was approved. With a modern user interface and feature-rich tool set for both mechanical and industrial designers, Fusion creates an unprecedented collaborative workspace for these disciplines to work in. No longer are ideas compromised by cumbersome sketch-based models. Gone are the days of sectional profiles, guide and path curves that consume designers' time while providing no value add. With Fusion's subdivisional and T-spline technology, the focus remains on the form and shape generation. This means you get more design iterations in less time. Liberated from decades of old technology, we can now use simple push-pull techniques to achieve our goals, while Fusion maintains the curvature continuous aesthetics we desire. Bridging gaps between disconnected geometry, even with tight radiuses as we have here, accelerates our concepts forward in Fusion, rather than stalling while we struggle for a solution with clumsy, outdated tools. This ability to focus on the concept, not the CAD, is exemplified here. We need to add some geometry while maintaining a close relationship with the concept sketch. We simply pull new geometry from the existing and match that line. This curve across the top of the saw is a critical feature, and Fusion ensures that we can maintain that look. In our zeal to match that key design element, we were not concerned with the gap created lower on the handle, nor should we be. With a rich feature set that includes functions like weld vertices, we can quickly correct this and move on with our design.
Our design is really starting to come together. Satisfied with the general shape, we'll turn off our concept image and start working on the opposing side of the handle. Although we've only been working on a single side of this handle, in reality this will be a two-piece plastic handle bolted together. In preparation for mirroring the opposing side, we're going to ask Fusion to flatten all the points that will lie along that parting line. By mirroring our geometry, we not only get a line of symmetry indicated in green, but Fusion also adds the important curvature matching between the two sides. At this point, any additional design changes remain symmetric about that reference. A few minor adjustments here and there, and we'll be ready for a full design review. Innovation driven by an entirely new product introduction, as we've seen here, or improving an existing design, always benefits from options. Ideation within Fusion is as simple as a copy-paste. These new options can be easily manipulated to produce variants for consideration now or in the future. In addition to our first design that faithfully followed our concept, perhaps we'll offer for consideration a slightly larger handle, angled for better leverage, using the same tools to manipulate this option as we did the original. Additionally, a thinner, more petite version could be useful, as markets ebb and flow over time, and we don't want to get caught off guard again. With 3 options complete, we'll apply our signature color that identifies our brand in the market to our leading candidate. Then we'll share all our ideas with the rest of the team to see which one we'll move forward with. Embedded document control within Fusion means that users merely have to save their designs to create the next version, and they'll be prompted for an associated comment at that time. There's no need for complex databases or on-premises file servers. In addition to version comments, Fusion encourages collaboration with design comments that can be added at any time. We'll use these to post a quick request to the rest of the team to review our current options. We'll log into Fusion in a new browser window as the creative director. This will give us a slightly different perspective, and we'll be able to review the design from his eyes. As mentioned earlier, users have permission-based access to the information in Fusion. Projects that the user is participating in are displayed in his home page, and an activity feed on the right-hand side shows all the activity across all projects that he's a participant. Drilling into an individual project is as simple as selecting it. Here he sees all the information for that project and the team members and activity feed on the right-hand side. While in the collaboration page, he can drill down deeper into the CAD design and see components and subassemblies used within. He can also view back up the hierarchy to see all the assemblies using the selected item. Whether he's a mechanical designer, industrial designer, or anybody else on the project, this information is readily available on any platform from anywhere. Taking collaboration to the next level, team members can open the design data directly in the browser window. Here the comments are visible, including the one that we just posted, as well as a fully interactive 3D viewer. Within this viewer, markups can be authored to provide design direction and clarification. Geometric shapes, text, balloons, and arrows can be used to document this review process. Users can reply to existing comments or can create new comments here as well. As the creative director, we'll declare our desire to keep all our options open, but we want to move forward with our trademark yellow design. Sharing designs outside of the organization used to involve save as file creation, email attachments, and clumsy FTP sites. Now with the Fusion platform, consumers of CAD data can be invited to the project to review with or without the download ability, or even supplied a time-bound password, meaning that users can quickly get the information that they need without bothering the designers. Let's pick up where we left off as the designer in this project and review the comments posted by our creative director. Within the CAD environment, not only are comment threads available, but also any markups that have been created. Here we get the green light to move forward with our design task, so we'll get right to it. First, we'll hide the rejected shapes and finish up the design from the handle forward. Since we know this will be a molded plastic part, we'll shell the design and then split it in half. Manufacturing features are next, including ribs, cutouts, draft, and assembly provisions. Lastly, an overmolded grip will be applied to ensure that consumers can securely and safely use our tool. Not only have we completed the design task at hand, Fusion has provided us with realistic surface texturing, meaning any renderings can be produced with minimal additional effort. The mechanical design can now be turned back on with a simple selection and visibility toggle. This confirms that our design cleanly houses the internal workings of our new product. The opposite side gets a head start by mirroring this component about the parting line, saving us countless hours to accommodate any subtle differences between the two halves. Saving our completed design with an associated version comment means that all the collaborators involved in this product introduction will instantly be viewing the latest information. For example, within the assigned task where we started our journey, we can see that our job is finished. We'll mark our progress here by cycling the integrated workflow step to complete. Like all activities in Fusion, this action is tracked for auditing and reporting. If need be, username, date, time, and any comments related to each step can be reviewed. Fusion's connectivity means that this task, or any other task for that matter, is related to others as the business needs dictate. In our product introduction, this was only one of 4 tasks associated that rolled up to 44% total completion. At this point, with our contribution 100% complete, we move the overall process to 56%. Team members have now just received notifications on the change in status, dashboards update, and any other viewing of this endeavor is instantly synchronized, whether viewing on a PC, Mac, or mobile device. As we speak, our other connected teams are working in the Fusion Product Innovation Platform on their assignments. Marketing doesn't want to wait for pre-production prototypes to produce the sales literature that's required by them, so they use Fusion to publish photorealistic renderings long before manufacturing has even tooled up for production. An additional task has been assigned to engineering that is also taking full advantage of this digital prototype being developed inside Fusion. They've been told through market research that heavier loads on the saw guide could be an issue. Using the integrated FEA analysis inside the innovation platform, they can ensure that our product rules the market without the burden of excessive warranty claims. The Fusion Product Innovation Platform manages your new product introductions in a collaborative, cloud-enabled environment, ensuring that your innovations are successful and brought to market in record time.